Good morning, everyone. Sorry I got a later start than normal today. Got up a little later and had to take care of some things here around the house before getting going. But here I am. So I haven't done any more work on Thor from yesterday. So just going to go straight back to it and try and get some quality work done uh, in the short time I've got before I have to start the day job. So, let's see here. Need to adjust something so I'm not. Alright, so, where was I? I was doing blue. So, let's start up here. I was going to stream, or I thought about streaming a little bit of graphic work that I did this morning as well, but I really had to get it done quickly, so I didn't have time to just sit and set up and so on for streaming. But hopefully, I will be able to do that a little more often in the future when I get my act together a little bit better. Get all my smoke and mirrors in a row. Gotta be careful here because I'm going to be coming back in here with pen. I was watching yesterday one of the artists I follow, Eric. I think it's Cante, Canete. He was finishing up a piece, Copic piece. That's what these are, Copic markers. He's doing a bunch of gender bent interpretations of the main Avengers. So Captain America. I think today he's working on Thor. But he was working on Vision. Oh man, it was so good. But it was really cool to see and watch a pro in action, and he will tell you that his work sucks at times, but I beg to differ. His work is amazing. I wish I could watch more often all the artists that I follow. People that I follow, Carlson DeWitt, Druitt. I'm sorry, Carlson Druitt. He's the guy that, oh my God, he will just take a paper and brush and go. And it is amazing to watch. Amazing. I cannot recommend him high enough. His work is just astounding. Who else do I host? Because I host Eric. I host Carson. I just discovered somebody else through through Eric watching the other day. He recommended somebody, and he happened to be on later in the day, and I was like, "Ooh, let's check him out." And oh wow, he was really good. I'm really bad with names. Initially, I gotta watch a couple times. I think it was Steven something. Sorry, but he's one of the people that I will host. After seeing his work, I was like, "Yep, this is someone. He's got some amazing work." Abnormal. He's out of Columbia. Like his work too. And I'm still discovering. So if you happen in here or when I'm not on live, enjoy their work, or if you think there's somebody I should be hosting, please tell me, because I want to give artists exposure as well. All gotta help each other. Should put some over here too. That one's covered up by the lightning bolt. Now, one thing I'm going to be doing is some white out highlights, so bear with me on that. Okay. Do I really want to do that? Probably should. What time is it? Okay. I gotta be careful of my time. Working from home, you gotta make sure you clock in on time, ready to go. And I like being early to work, whether it's digitally, or I should say remotely, or going into the office. I hate being late. If I have to be somewhere, I've promised to do something, I will do my best, absolute best, and if something gets in the way, it will piss me off of fulfilling. If I can't fulfill whatever said thing is, it will really upset me. Okay, let's do a little more blending. Ooh, nope. Get out ye blender, ye happy blender. Look at all that happy blue. Don't know that I'll have time for that detail brush. Alright. So now, I think I'm happy as far as the color of the blues, but some of those blues are going to also go in the background. And you see that piece of paper. I need to convey a little bit of darkness. So I need a cool gray. Let's do a C3 and a C5 to go in there. Let's start with the boots as always. Or actually, let's start up here this time. Want to give a little bit of hint of the black. As I've tried, and this is thanks to Eric, a comment to one of his viewers that I changed up, found a new potential, a new music source that I'm trying out today, and I'm going to keep it to myself for the moment until I find out how well it does, because again, it's new and I want to test it out. But if I'm happy with it, I will turn everybody on to it. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's from YouTube called Bloom, Blume, and they have different themes. And this is the what theme is this one? Just good chillin'. No wait, just good chill step music, 24/7 live stream, and we're in something called Abandoned. But at any rate, so far it seems good. I really liked it on his stream, and I've been looking for something that is a little more chill, and again, royalty free, because I don't have any money for paying for music at this point. If I start getting subscribers or patrons and I'm making enough, maybe I can up my game there. But for now, this is what I can afford. Alright, I'm liking the gray. Get that going. Pew, pew, pew. Well, there is no pew, pew. Thunder, thunder, lightning, flash. Now these areas are going to stay white. I'm not, I may do a little more of the really light blue and blend it out, but I'm not going to go overboard because it's supposed to be the power source. And his hands. He is the god of thunder. Oh, yeah. That works. surrounding. Oh, and of course you can't see it because I'm not paying attention to the camera. Trying to hurry and get as much done as I can. Come back here, you. Where'd you go? I moved the camera closer to the art because I was reviewing the video from yesterday and didn't realize just how not sharp the image was. And I was really kind of perturbed by that because I spent the money to buy a good app, or at least I thought, that would do high def, because I filmed this all from my iPhone. One of these days I will get a cam. It's one of the reasons why you're not seeing my mug while I'm drawing this, because when I'm doing traditional, the camera's got to be used to look at the art versus when I'm doing it digitally. But hey, such is life. Oh, I'm liking that a lot. Yippers, yippers. I need to do that. Blend that out a little bit. Move this stuff around. Should have kept some of that white in there. Maybe I can. Sometimes you can. Nope. Wrong thing. Let's not make that darker. Or at least not that area. Let's see if I can. With the blender, you can. Especially if you've just laid it down recently, you can move some of that color around. See how that's just bleeding away? So I can come back. That's the beauty of Copic. Now if I let this sit overnight, it's not going to respond like this as easily. It still will, at least in my experience it has, but it doesn't move nearly as fast. And so I'm just trying to add a few little highlights. I mean, again, I'm going to come back in with white as a final, but again, that's at the tail end. But I didn't think to leave areas like this readily up here. I was too eager to color it in. I am fixing that. And a perfect example of what my teacher used to say is, you have an accident, don't broadcast it. But guess what? I'm literally broadcasting it. But to make it work for the piece. That's how art works in artwork. Creatively solving problems. Sometimes problems that you create yourself. Alright. Darken some of those shadows in his chest. What time is it? I know I keep saying that, but I just gotta really pay attention to my time. I apologize that this is going to be a short video. Been to the eye doctor in a few years. I'm sure my prescription has changed because yes, I wear glasses. Years and years of doing up close work has really just messed with my eyes. That and I'm just getting older. Which sucks, but you know, it all happens to all of us. Even to the best. Not saying I'm one of the best, though. But if you are part of the best, then watch out. It's coming for you. God knows I'm not the best. And I'm not a religious person. And that's not a religious discussion, just a simple fact. Okay. Alright, Odinson, how are we looking? I wonder if I should just save the face for... I think I'm going to save the face for last. Let's go ahead and B32. Alright. And I'll work a little bit more on the background. Favorite things in the whole world is thunderstorms. Thunder and lightning storms. I love to sit and just watch them. when I grew up in the deserts of California in Mojave Desert, Indian Wells Valley, thunderstorms were such a rare thing, and when they came, they were very, very powerful. And in the small town I grew up of Inyokern, we were right next to the Sierra Nevadas, really big mountains, and so the storms would form right near us, and my God, I can remember lightning and thunder and it just shaking the house and windows rattling, and I can remember times where I stupidly would go out into the desert and try to chase the storm on foot. There was one time the storm turned and reversed itself, and I had to go sit in a ditch for a little bit because it quickly overtook me and had lightning all around me. And while it was a little scary, it was also just, oh no, ha! Let's put the gray off somewhere else, shall we? It was astounding, just astounding. Just like I also miss from those days, I miss being able to go outside at night and seeing clearly the Milky Way galaxy just across, and all the stars. Oh, it was so beautiful. And I don't miss much about those days because I was a very unhappy child growing up in the Indian Wells Valley. I was bored to tears, and it took me a while to realize that I was gay, but just there were so many things about very conservative, a lot of religion in the area, and just I could go on. I don't want to. But the natural beauty of the desert, and like in the spring when the wildflowers would come in, and especially if we'd had a good rain right before, the mountains would have what's called a super bloom. And in fact, I think California just had a big super bloom a couple years ago, and it's worth, if you've never seen it, if you hear that one's happening, go, and if you have the opportunity, go see it, because it is just a riot of color. Okay, I'm sorry, I've got 10 minutes left, and I've got to get ready for the day job. So I'll stop here and save this for my next broadcast. Oh, excuse me. And continue on with Mr. Thor. Mr. Thor. Thank you for watching. If you're catching this after the fact, and you have any questions or want to leave any comments, please do, and I will try to get back to you as quickly as I can. You can reach me at gene@rltpress.com. I'm also on Twitter at rltpress, Facebook, Instagram. There's all links on the channel. Please check them out. And last but not least, have a good one. Until next time, thank you.